That's right. Welcome back to the Puck Drop Podcast. I'm Cole, the NHL Music Man Chapman, and I'm here with Lieutenant Jangle Dustin Edgington. And as always, we are brought to you by Hockey Stops. Make sure you're checking them out. They can fix your stick. I don't know if you knew that, and I don't know if we've really talked about that much on this podcast, but they can actually fix your stick to be just like new. So go check that out. It's kind of their bread and butter. They don't share their secrets about that.
Yeah, it's tied in with Inaugural.
Yeah,
they've got good partnership with that. As long as it's like below the blade and a certain inch, they can actually manufacture it to make it better. It's actually pretty impressive. I would definitely look into that.
So go check it out. And shout out to our other sponsors. I'm just going to shout them all out on this one. Five Wives Vodka. Ed from Five Wives, he's the man. He is the man with the plan. We're doing a lot of cool stuff with them at our upcoming Stanley Cup party, as well as Utah Brewery and Beer Bar, which we are hosting our 1 year of the Puck Drop, of me messaging Destin on Facebook and saying, hey, bro, let's start a podcast. That's tomorrow. So, so we're going to go hang out at Beer Bar. We're going to watch the Vegas Golden Knights play the Oilers. Yep. So we'll go check that out. And we are here with everybody's favorite Twitter guy, Brandon Hockenberry.
Hawksy. It's Hawksy.
Hey, do your thing.
It's Hawksy. He's got a new nickname. You got to have a nickname. It's Hawksy.
Yeah.
Hockenberry Hockey, Utah Hockey Club, Hawksy. There it is.
I'll go with Destin.
Brandon, you are all over Twitter, all over the social medias. You got a lot of attention. Some of your videos are up to 60,000 views, and I mean, Ryan Smith knows about you. Everybody knows about you. You're the guy. You're the dude, and we wanna know about you.
The wild child.
Hey, man. No, I've had quite a ride, man. Yeah. It's quite a ride. I don't even know where to start. But,
let's start in your attic.
I'm pretty famous for my wild videos, and that was before Utah Hockey Club. It was whether it's my Jets fandom in the NFL or my Utah fanatic. I just love to crush beers and do things and make wild videos, and been doing it. I'm a fanatic. Fan, short for fanatic.
You know what's your plug real quick on? Let's give your Twitter handle. It's Gangrene Utes Fan.
Gangrene Utes Fan.
And we'll put that up on the screen.
Gangrene Utes Fan, I believe.
Yeah.
And you know what though? Like, I love how authentic you are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like you don't shy away from. You know, and that really brings out a true emotion. Yeah. You know, and I love that. Like, be you, be who you are. Don't change.
That's all I've learned, though.
That's
it's
absolutely
taken 50 years almost of growing, but
you know
a lot of people don't accept me or like my style. I'm a little wild,
but and that's okay. You know, and that's inevitable anywhere you go, right? Yeah. As long as you carry the respect that you've always carried, that I've seen, who cares, right?
Be a good person, man.
Absolutely.
You don't have to agree with somebody's values the same, as long as you know I'm a good neighbor or a good father. A good citizen.
Yeah.
That's where I start. And I can go wild.
And you can crush some beers.
Yes, I can. And this forehead, no scars, but 20 beers at least this week already.
This week.
He's a gem. He's a gem.
We've got breaking news, guys. The Utah Hockey Club is no longer known as the Utah Hockey Club. Brandon, I want you to do. I know you're gonna do it on your socials, but come on, give us that reaction.
Utah Hockey Club no longer Utah Mammoth. Let's go. We're still clubbers though, clubbers for life. Yeah. But Mammoth, baby, we got the Mammoth, which is way better than. Well, other stuff. But, and it's the second choice because they wanted the Yeti. But Yeti didn't want a cave. But then again, the mystical, magical creature, I'm more for Mammoth. So let's go. We're the Mammoth. We're done with the name crap. I'm ready to focus on my team.
Yeah, there we go.
I love it.
Love it. Hang on.
Hey, give him season tickets.
We need an applause for that one. Give the man some season tickets.
We're not done yet.
But no, it really is like so nice to be done with the name talk, right? I mean, it's still hot and fresh right now. It just happened this morning. You know, we're not going to see really the end of it until probably next week. But But at the end of the day, we've been talking about it for months.
Yeah.
I mean, longer than this podcast has actually existed, I think.
Right.
The subject.
Since we've even started. Yeah. Happy anniversary to us tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, this will air later on, but at the end of the day, like it's been surreal. I mean, there's been a lot of ups and downs. We've had a lot of, catering to us. Thank you, the Utah Hockey Club, except for today on the inaugural, name drop of what was going on because, we're trying to push the community as well.
Well, and we're gonna talk about that. So
I wish the tattoos and stuff.
And Brandon can follow suit here.
But
a bunch of influencers got invited to the Utah Hockey Club name drop today, this morning at 8 a.m. I was on my way to work. Everybody not everybody. Well, a couple influencers got a message and said, "Hey, we want you to come here." And I didn't know anything about this until a lot of people were posting photos, and it's like they have these name badges. They were getting, I'm sure they got some free merch and stuff. And we didn't get invited, and neither did Brandon. And
how much of an influence? Well, and then how much of an influence do you need to be to get there? I mean, congratulations, Facer. I love you. Well deserved. That was like out of the question. I'm talking about some of the no-namers that I saw.
I don't think there was any rhyme or reason as to who they picked and why.
I don't think they understand.
A lot of who they picked, like Captain Cook from Twitter, man. I mean, your mom loves hockey. I don't mind who they picked at all. Yeah. I'm happy.
It's just I would have liked an invite.
Well, no, right. But like you're talking influencers, and we've been here since day one.
Yeah. You have. Your views speak for themselves on your channels. Yeah. Your views.
And then it's not about that. It's just about like the appropriation, if you will.
Well, your time. You guys have devoted the time, but also I'm saying
it's an investment.
You guys have invested the time. You've done so much for the community. I mean, because when I just made a post saying, not going to lie, I'm jealous kind of, I'm sitting at work, start seeing all these good pictures. They're all my friends. Yeah. And I'm happy for them.
Oh, absolutely.
Sad for me. But then, you got on there and Cole got on and said, hey, we got a podcast. We didn't get invited either. And I hadn't put that together yet. So I was like, I don't feel as bad. And these guys didn't go. I mean.
Right. And it is what it is. I mean, hard work will pay off at the end of the day. But, I mean, I'm just stoked. What? I'm
going to look at the camera. I'm going to look at whoever from the Utah Hockey Club is watching this. It stung a little bit. Not going to lie.
Well, it stings, but we're not done. We'll find our way.
Yeah.
So
hey, tusks up, baby. Tusks up. We're tusks up no matter. Tusks have no feelings.
You don't fail. Hey, the only way to fail is forward. So we'll be seeing you soon. Can't wait to shake hands with any of you.
So let's hear some stories, man. I know you got a lot of stories of being down on the glass and.
I want to hear this unpacked, like from when you went to the first game to when you went to the last game. Like, let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Well, I mean, first game, it started quick. I started on the news, but I make the news a lot. For you or anything. I'm a crazy fanatic. We're up at the tailgates. I mean, I know Ed.
Oh, yeah.
You guys talk about Ed. Love it.
We love
Ed's the man.
Ed's the only person that beats my best friend Albert and us up to the tailgate lot and be setting up at Guardsman. But
awesome.
So it started that first night, and I only got 2 season tickets. And I have 4 kids, and 5, but either way, I have 3 boys. My oldest daughter, I got a grandbaby too, but my oldest boy's 25, down to my youngest, 6th grade, 11. And so my oldest boy, I just said he's going, because I got tickets because of my dad. My dad had season tickets to Golden Eagles from 6'9". I played hockey.
Love it.
I mean, I was not missing out on this.
Yeah.
No.
And so just the first game came, and everybody's like, well, who gets to go to the first game? And I just said, it's Bryce, who's my oldest son. Plus, so I go down there. That plaza party was fun. I wasn't even worried about getting in and getting game day pucks or any of that stuff yet. And
just kind of soaking it in.
Partying, dude.
Yeah.
Partying. All right. By the time Shabuzi was rocking, man, there's plenty of video. I'm sure people have video that I haven't seen. I get videos by phones all the time.
I was going top titty in a freaking dryer.
Well, I showed up about 12 beers deep. And then I had a glass full of vodka. So,
thanks, Ed. Shout out.
Yeah. And I love 5 Wives, for real. And Ed knows that. He supplies our tailgates, dude. But it started then, and I'm just wild. And Dana Green's kind of with his cameraman going, we got to find some people to interview. And I go, oh, dude, go over to the food court. There's tons of people there. He goes, we need you. That's exactly what he left. And there, I led off it's his inaugural game. We got a snort.
Snort.
But so he's like, we need you, man. Step back. Come on. And he asked me a question. So I led off Channel 4's news coverage of the inaugural game that night. There's still video floating around. I have it.
Yeah.
And it's just me. Yeah, man, I love my dad's a season ticket on 60. I'm in my insane OG Cypress Hill gear, my Cypress Hill bucket hat. Yeah, man. And then they cut from me to the guys wearing suits that I thought, those guys look weird. Well, it turns out they were the Mammoth suits, and they look smart as hell right now.
Yeah, right.
But so it kind of started there, man. Just that's where I made the first rounds of being on TV, being known. The Jumbotron picked me up a few games. And that's kind of the start. I mean, there's a lot more in between.
That's kind of the start?
There's a lot more in between, but if you want to comment on some of the question.
That's kind of the start. All right, well, how do we hit the medium?
Action-packed.
Well, the medium's locked. One of the coolest events, we'll go to real quick. What the coolest events was, I can't even remember what day it is now. This is a couple months back.
It's May.
Well, no, I know what day it is today. Is it May? Is it May the 4th be with you? No. A couple months back, it started. I got a lot more notoriety. I mean, people were seeing me at games. I stick out. I'm loud. I'm up in the crowd. I sit down. I know when to do, but I'm screaming. I don't need that hype crowd. Yeah. I don't need the hype. I love the hype crew.
You are.
I'm screaming like that when there's no cameras, when there's no hype crew. That's me at the game. So that's kind of carried over. And I won an autograph stick. It was the Edmonton game, which is the only other game all year my older boy went to. I got the team autograph stick from a season ticket holder, Brevin McPeak. Gave that to my older boy because he was at the game. That pissed off the younger boys, which will lead to more story at the end. But so I got real recognized there. I was starting to just get recognized. And what's funny, as much beer as I drink and crush, I'm mostly sober. I only drank at 3 games this year. Because I take the little kids and stuff like that. I never drink. Only when I went the 2 games with my boy and 1 game with my wife. But so what's funny is I'm that loud and wild, but in the garage I'm that loud and wild. They're just 2 spectrums. But either way, a couple months back now, we're right after 4 Nations, or right before. I think it was after. I can't even remember the game.
That was a great time of year.
That was awesome. But
absolutely,
we go in for warm-ups early. Me and my boys, whoever came with me towards later third, we were the first ones in the Delta Center. We line up hours before. It didn't used to have to be that way. But we were the first in to get our spots for warm-ups with signs, for my kids to get warm-up pucks. And we're in there just rocking it one time and sitting there. And you got to go early because you're in there an hour before anything happens. And I'd met Chris Armstrong already early and stuff. Well, Ryan Smith, Kevin Nash, and Chris Armstrong were down on the bench talking.
Bill?
No, Chris.
Bill or Chris?
Chris.
There's 2.
Chris.
There's Chris and
you're right. You're absolutely right.
Chris is the CEO, the president.
You're
it wasn't
absolutely
Bill.
right.
I went approach Bill on a game day. No, Chris is the business side of
things.
That's
right. Yep.
And he's there a lot. But they're standing down there on the bench, and I'm just wanting to wait for him, not going to interrupt him to get a picture with my kid, through the glass.
For sure.
All of a sudden I looked down, and the email came through with season ticket renewals, and my prices didn't go up. I guess everybody else's did. I don't know how. But
what?
My price stayed exactly the same for my 2 seats. And I got my killer seats up top where I love. And I didn't care at this point. I was so excited when I just saw that and saw it didn't go up. So I go walking around and scream down at Ryan. Well, Ryan, man, I love you, man. My season tickets didn't go out, dude. Like, holding my phone, showing him the email, and I really probably sounded like that to him. I mean, these are billionaires and awesome dudes down there, and here's me up here in this bandana. Yay! And next thing you know, Ryan just goes, "Get down here." I'm like, what? He goes, "Come down the bench."
You're all looking back like me?
I'm like, "Can my kid come?" He's over. No, get down here. Yes, sir. The ushers move. I'm walking down from that back behind the bench, and Ryan proceeded to talk to me for like 7-8 minutes, probably, in front of Chris and all them, just
kind of filling out the.
Well, he asked me how I got into hockey, how many kids you have, where do you live, everything. But no, Karen, it was honest.
That's a lot of minutes with a billionaire.
And him asking me questions, asking me where I'd sit if I could anywhere in the arena. I told him my dad's old season tickets. Yeah.
He's a genuine guy, though. And then I respect that and love that. It's just like, I think there's just implications that we get upset about that we can try to further more.
They're probably
to
out
help.
of his control, but
without a doubt. And I mean, he is absolutely a genuine guy. And I love to hear that. I do. I genuinely do.
Well, what's fun since then, like he'd ask my kids, where's your dad and stuff while I was up at the team store during warm-ups. He invited me into the Nash cast.
Cool.
To meet. Those are those pictures. I have some cool pictures I put up that
Facer and everybody.
Well, that was the jazz photographer or the hockey photographer that actually took him. It was cool, but he just saw me out. I was like this outside because right outside my season tickets is the studio, and Ryan's all waved me in, man. And that time my boy got to go in. So
awesome.
I've had great meetings. Well, either way, I talked about that meeting in one of my garage because even after games, I'd go home and drink for an hour. And I just talked about how cool it was. I tagged the hockey club and the Jazz saying owner of. I didn't tag him. Well, come Friday morning at work, my phone just starts blowing up. And he had taken my retweet and said, I'll rock with this Utah legend, or ride or rock, I can't remember. Ride or rock with this Utah legend all day. Being U of U fan, he knows I'm a huge U fan.
Amen.
And that proceeded to get like 40,000 clicks, 50,000 clicks within so things started really blowing up there, even amongst the community. A lot of people might have seen me at games. But then that was kind of, that's who his handle is.
And you just bring a different energy, man. Like, and it's not like we said, there's values of what people do behind the scenes, but that doesn't correlate to you being a great human with your energy. And you bring that damn energy. And that's amazing.
And people recognize it, man.
Yeah, for sure.
People recognize that you're, it's that, like Destin was saying earlier, it's that genuine, just,
you're compassionate, awesome dude. Be yourself and
Fan
rock
short
on,
for
dude.
Fanatic.
Yeah, dude.
I'm that way in everything in life I chase, whether it's
Absolutely.
sport cards, drinking, these sports, that.
You're going all in, whatever you're doing.
I really do.
You want to ride my dirt bike?
I stay off there, man. 2 wheels isn't very fun for me. I've hit the asphalt with my head before.
That was a golf cart.
Jeep at 35 miles an hour straight to the asphalt.
No, you're a rock star.
It's just fun. That kind of elevated and helped the crowd because we already have, especially on Twitter. Twitter's my main area. I mean, I like others for pictures or posts. Twitter's just been what I've been on. And we have this community built already, especially with U of U fans or even BYU rivalry. We already had this community, and all of a sudden it just kept getting bigger and bigger because that's the biggest thing to me this year, meeting you guys. Yeah. Our community, meeting people. That's why I'm doing the Clubbers Cookout.
I love it.
That's why we interview people, because we love it, just meeting new people.
Yeah, what do we bring? What do we bring?
Yourselves.
Bullcrap.
When's the cookout?
Bring whatever you can. It's May 24th. That's the Saturday before Memorial. School's still in, so we did it that day. It's from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Bingham Lions Club. Just search Copperton Park, Copperton, Utah. We've got a Bingham's Lion Club, so real facilities, all that. I mean, like it's 2 levels, wet bar, real bathrooms, kitchen. That's where the food's going to be, but the park is directly across the street.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's get some street ball going.
And if we can do that, there's a perfect handball card. If you guys got,
we'll get you going.
There's a place that. I mean, it's kind of in motion right now. People, I want it to be a potluck. There's a bunch of people going to bring what they make good. I'm serving burgers, dogs, chips, water, like
fair.
The basic
style.
We'll get some nets and some steaks.
There's a lot of people donating food. Money for food and that. The site for that's going to be up here within a day or so. I haven't got it yet.
Yeah, let us know how to.
We're going to try and prepay the food. So even if you can't pay, like we're going to ask $4 or $5 a plate. It's all going to charity.
Yeah, for sure.
Your mom hockey, who was one of the.
Absolutely.
Influencers.
Without a doubt.
I'm just saying a group of us have put this together, not just me. I'm just kind of spearing it.
And we'll do a little 3-on-3. Like we'll have some shooting competitions. Maybe
we'll have a DJ.
We'll try to do some giveaways. Yeah, he's a DJ.
If you've got anything, well, you can come make my buddy Albert.
Okay. As long as it's a buddy.
No, it's my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and he's the guy who wears the football. Albert Corleone.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah. Okay. You've mentioned that before.
Yeah, he's my best friend. He DJs his little style. He's got the nice setup.
No. Yeah. And then maybe they can spin off each other and have fun.
You can use this. We just want to have fun. We want to have some games and prizes.
I'll set up the nets and we'll just go like, $2 to shoot. And like, if you hit this target, blah, blah, blah. We're
going to do a ton of stuff.
Let's make this happen.
I'm saying.
Absolutely.
It is. That things
Community.
happening. So,
perfect.
And like I said, there's people donating things we want to do a raffle And I've already got people that are making things. Stanley's engraved with the new thing. There's going to be a lot of stuff donated. Everybody that attends will get one raffle ticket. You don't have to be there. It's name and number drawing, but we also will be selling more tickets after, because we're just trying to raise money. We're getting together. It's first annual Clubbers Cookout. We're Clubbers.
What are you donating to?
We don't know yet. And I said that'll be a group. We'll let people vote on that.
Can I throw you in an offer on something? Not even an offer, but just like an opinion. Absolutely. We're already tied in with the LLS for the Leukemia Foundation. Only 4% of actual donations to that goes to research. We're trying to up that to like 10% in the next 5 years. Okay. So
definitely, we're going to do it.
Like just a thought.
No, we'll let people. I'll definitely say we can.
Throw in Lauren with this and do something else with that, Cole, and
and if you get something in, we'll definitely put them as one. Like, it'll be a voice of the people. That's what we've said. I mean, it's all above board. We're trying to get most of the food paid for. So even if they don't have every bit that when people pay for food goes to charity. And then even if you don't have the $5 or $20 for a family, we want you there to kick it. It's for all ages. It's just a community get together.
Let's go have fun and bring it back.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So,
well, and one thing I want to point out is, so that's the day after Brian Patafi does his.
You're going to that.
Yeah, so
you better go to that.
Brian Patafi is
he's a ham.
He's the old equipment manager for the Salt Lake Golden Eagles. He was there for many, many years. Pretty much, a lot of people know this guy. But he lives in Canada, and he's doing a U.S. tour for his comedy, and it's actually called Funny as Puck. So it's hockey themed comedy night, some fun off-season stuff. There's a lot of good off-season stuff going on.
He's got a lot of spin-off coming out this way too. I mean, he's headed here soon, so it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, I remember him. Like I said, we were season ticket. I was born in the Golden Eagles season ticket, 75. As soon as your mom was out of the hockey game, you were at a hockey game. And there were no nets. And we sat at the end. My dad sat blue seats, middle, attacking end, right behind the net.
I love that. So you're going.
Well, and that'll be
you're
fun
definitely going.
Because I'm just excited to see what comedy he's gonna.
I've seen some snippets.
Bounce off of hockey.
Oh, he piggybacks off a lot of things, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude.
And that's at Club 90, by the way. Club 90 in Salt Lake.
That's a lot closer to me and you guys.
Yeah.
It's straight down the road.
Is it? You're there.
If you take 90th South to where it ends at the mountain, that's Copperton. That's my park. It ends at the mountain.
You're literally 10 minutes away from Sandy-ish?
Well,
give or take.
No traffic.
Fair
it's
enough.
horrible, this valley.
Depending on the land, yeah.
No, it's going to be fun, man. Like I say, it's a get-together. Everybody's invited.
Well,
it's kind of rolling.
Let's get together.
We've got an RSVP. Like I've got a Facebook RSVP, or we're doing it just so we can get a number. I don't want to go buy $1,000 worth of hamburgers if we need.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't care if you get $1,000, buy what you can, and then whatever else, donate.
Well, it will. But then what I'm saying is, if once you buy the food, you can't. It's more we want to just get that sense of what we do.
If I have to make a damn store run, I'll make a store run, dude.
We will. We've got a lot to take. I got a buddy, Ogden Mammoth, he owns Nelson's Custard.
Okay.
Up here. And so we're probably going to do his fresh pat. He gets never frozen fresh.
Well, let's find out what we can do with our sponsors. Maybe serve some cold beer.
Yeah.
Or
who does the artwork? The Bart Simpson artwork.
That's Jazz Pinky Man.
Dude,
and Captain. That's my captain. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Shout out
Captain, my captain man. I crush beers for you.
Hey, speaking on terms of that. Tune us up.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I want to be
all three of us in a picture.
Yeah.
And then I want you to sign it so we can frame it.
Oh, yeah, man.
I want to be turned into a Bart Simpson
That's
character.
What I'm saying. I'll be Homer. I don't get
I got to be that. I was blessed enough the second to last game of the season, he did Bart with my bandana.
Yeah.
I mean, he did Broccoli Brandon with the helmet on.
Sick, dude. I love it.
And then on the last game, he moved the bandana to the Mammoth, which... That's something that's coming I won't talk about right now, but you'll want to see me at the first game next year.
Buddy.
I'll see.
There's a lot coming up, but I want definitely, like I say, the community, but that grew so much. You had Barstool stealing his stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah. Big
but
time.
he did it for the Jazz. See, he did the Bobby with the Jazz from what I believe before, and I saw.
Yeah. Well, same with Nick. Tattoo artist that was really
come to find out. Nick,
I actually talked to Nick today.
Didn't really.
He didn't trademark anything. I talked to him today quite a bit. He's actually going to finish up my tattoo.
Somebody else came up with the merging of the Yeti with the mountains on its head and the mammoth.
It's a piggyback.
And he's on Twitter.
That's the guy.
It's
I saw his post
one.
today. I know. I saw him tag Ryan.
And shout out to that.
And he even said the same thing. He's
Utah
like,
Hockey Club, you basically
you're piggybacking.
You're logo. You're piggybacking off of everybody's hard work. Give them some credit. Okay, credit where credit is due. That's all.
Thank you.
I love, by the way, since we're talking logo real quick, I love the U with like almost
right
like
through
a Nike swoosh, like a verse.
Kind of just like a.
It's separate from the U, but it's still the U, and it's I love that one. I got to get that hat.
One thing that I do want though to stay the same is the Utah authentic.
Well, I love that they're keeping the road jersey
just Utah, the same
Utah like that. Yep. For sure. Other than changing the patches from Inaugural.
Yeah, it's simple, but it's so clean. It's so clean.
We're not losing. We are a Utah Hockey Club. I don't care what they changed it.
Stanley Cup Finals, whether we win or lose, year 3. We're on that build. I think playoffs next year. Cup Finals, 3rd year.
I'm not going to go that far. We got the ways to go, man. We got our butts kicked in a few games this year where you just see that elevated talent.
But we're losing to teams that are not as good as us.
But
we're beating teams that are way better than us. Yeah. We just got to get that experience in playoffs. Yeah. 3 to 5. I'll go 3 to 5, just to be fair.
I'll be there partying with you no matter what, man. I mean, I crash party. I'm just blessed we have a team, honestly.
Yeah. I agree. Thank you.
Hockey and everybody else now is getting blessed and seeing it. And I'm blessed to be quick enough to get my deposits in, get my season ticket.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm blessed. I love hockey,
absolutely. Man. And thank you for coming on with us. I mean, this has been fantastic.
Can I tell you one more story?
Yeah. You got 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes?
You're good.
Well, you just to end the year, what I love, and I want to shout out Hockey Bear, and I'm sad we're losing Hockey Bear because he's going back to just being the bear at the Jazz game.
He might be the same though.
No, it's already been told.
We're getting a man.
But
yeah.
No, but he can't. He's been told he can't do both because they're going to have to be at different appearances.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
Like,
fair.
As far as I know, he became best friend 9 out of the last 10 games. He came up to how they opened the game with the jump.
Yeah.
Right at the face-off.
Yeah.
9 of the last 10, he did that with me.
Oh.
And he came up, so that was a lot of big street time doing it.
So that's your boy.
Keep going.
Jump. But what he did was the last game, man, and I was already, me and him had sign language. I have all these cool pictures with him and the kids, but because it'd been a year long just being around him. But he came back 5 minutes later after the game started and presented me with my second autograph stick of the year. He came and brought it. That's pictures of me. I'm up on the Jumbotron.
Saw that, yeah.
And that leads to those boys were fighting. Well, who gets this stick? Because you already get price from it. This one's in Dad.
Yeah, how about Dad?
Wall hanger.
I'm saying you can put it in your room for 1 month, your room for 1 month, and when I'm dead, you can fight over it. I just wanted to shout out Hockey Bear, and I know some people like, what's he doing there? He rocked all year long. He couldn't do stuff on the ice. I mean, he's a basketball entertainer, but thank you, Hockey Bear. Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
You're the man.
Brandon, you're awesome.
Yep.
Keep your energy. We love to see it. You brighten people's day.
Hoxie.
And
Hoxie's here, boys. Let's go.
and I'll get Theo Fleury to give you that call one day.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Oh, dude, I'll call him right now. How about that? Do you want me to call him right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to do it.
All right, this has been the Puck Drop Podcast. We'll see you next time.